You're right. It's kind of hard to predict. What we do know about this map is that it's definitely CT-sided.
Yep.
And we've seen some pretty ridiculous comebacks to the tune of like 12-3 type comebacks where you win 12 rounds on the CT side and still end up losing the game. So you got to be careful about getting too panicked if your favorite team is, starting to lose once on the terror side, because that can definitely not be like the best indication of what's actually going on. Pretty aggressive movement coming out from LDLC. They're actually raiding the picnic area, moving on to the toilets and the cafe. I mean, these are real terrorists.
This is really, but this is not something we see every day here. This is really cool from LDLC. 3 guys going up long, straight onto this A site. They're already at the bottleneck. Everybody here from mousesports, however, so it's just going to be the train. They're running across. They're forcing a rotation out of mousesports.
Is the Tour de LDLC just running all the way into the sewer area and now reconnecting back at the L-bend? They're going to run into a Schneider who kind of crushes that deal a little bit. Tabson picking up a kill too. They're running through fire to get in here, and it's going to be a 2-on-3. Chris with a really good headshot and a follow-up headshot, and Mousesports. I don't know what that was. This is kind of like one of those MMA fights where you have like the one guy who's like doing backflips and kicking and, like heel kicks and doing crazy stuff, and the other guy just like puts him in a lock and kills him. That's it. Like, just
this is Indiana Jones, man. The guy's at it with the sword, and then Indiana just shoots him in the face with his that's what just happened there. Chris J, man, the headshots, but also very odd there. LDLC, they got bogged down at Squeak. I don't understand. They run across the whole entire map as a group, and then when it actually comes to a fight, it's just one guy who runs out alone with the bomb. And then the rest of his teammates kind of run in one after another after that. It just felt so weird that LDLC, they had the YOLO train, and then it turned into like the YOLO carts.
I don't know what that... I mean, this time they've actually bought scouts and armor as well, but not really much has come of it. Shoxy, though, in a really good corner, is going to find a kill here on Schneider, who was shooting at the ceiling in case Shoxy was hiding there. That's definitely some heads-up thinking. I'm pretty sure that what LDLC were trying to accomplish with this push is that once they make the tour pass where NBK is now like right in front of A and everyone hears them, and like they're honking their horns and like driving by and all that shit, I think what they wanted to have happened is they wanted people down at B to go and peek out of the pipes. They wanted someone from the CT side to go and look, and then they would have picked them off, and then the rest would have come in from A bomb side, and it would have been perfect. But Mousesports just waited, and that kind of killed a lot for LDLC.
Yeah.
Sadly for them.
Mousesports played it really well, no doubt. And Tabson with 2 kills as well on that A side made a big difference there for Mousesports. So Tabson, like I said, he's got to keep an eye on Overpass. He usually does very well for Mousesports. Him and Chris J both have had just stellar performances on this map. Going to be looking to Schneider as well, seeing as how he did so very well on that last map there on Mirage. But LDLC right now, they do manage to get 2 kills in that last round, so they're doing some damage here to Mousesports, making them spend some money. But then Mousesports, they're just like, okay, we'll just go with the SMGs. It's not the end of the world. Make that money.
Ergen getting overwhelmed here. He's going to have to fall back, but he's got Legia here with the MP7 doing some good work. So, I mean, even though Carrigan falls, he's got time to reload, but not enough, actually. Smith is going to take him down, turning into a slightly expensive round for Mousesports so far, and the bomb is going to go down as well for LDLC. And look at MBK's position. This is instant headshot range. He's going to get the first one, but Schneider's there for the double, looking for a triple. Grenade follow-up here on Shox without the armor. He's going to have to move, but he does get out of position for it, and Schneider can't really connect enough.
Oh, he's got his mate coming in, however, from the A side, so they're going to have a crossfire. The nade perfectly onto the site there as well from Tabson. That was going to do the job. Even if Schneider didn't land that shot, it was enough. They're waiting. I guess they're just trying to run around and get some gear.
I don't know what they
Tabson is looking for the M4A1, I think. I think he's looking for Shoxy's rifle. He's like, where did that rifle go? And he's looking at, look at him. He's looking under the car. He's just like, it blew up into pieces, Tabson. I'm sorry, man. You hit the thing with the nade. It just blows up. There's nothing left.
I would like to see the demo, just see how far away that thing flew. Apparently, it's gone completely.
I'm pretty sure Tabson is pretty miffed with that right now as well. He can't be too pleased.
But that bomb plant's kind of cool. It does give LDLC a lot more money to work with. They were going to buy anyway in the 4th round, of course, but it's still nice enough. And on the Mousesports side, it's a double-up setup. Chris going for a really aggressive move, which seems to be kind of a standard thing nowadays. Like, it's something that a lot of CT teams will try. And now they have almost 2 orbs over by the picnic area, though Chris J sort of moved back to defend the birthday area.
And he's back into birthday. Kyoshima is currently waiting around here. This is long shot, and Kerrigan will land it. Smiths is gone.
He almost took that shot through Chris, but Shox is going to return it onto Legia. So they managed to stabilize. Now they want to rotate back here. NBK with a fine pick-off there, but Schneider returns that one. So they are just trading a lot back and forth at the moment.
This is very tense here, but Schneider's in a good position. He's managed to smoke off that pipe just in time to stop the push coming in. LDLC could have potentially had the wraparound, but LDLC still 50 seconds left on the clock, and they're actually trying to change it up, going for short and leading with the bomb. Kiyoshima's kind of lurking over there, and it's going to be Kiyoshima picking up Chris J. So we're back into a 2-on-2 here, but LDLC still looking for a way onto a site. And there's already the preemptive rotation coming out here from Kerrigan to cut off the A site from LDLC. He's going to be back in the blue room as well, making it very difficult for LDLC to find the initial shot on him, especially if he has an AWP.
Yeah, but...
Oh, what?
Okay. That's just fine, Kiyoshima. If you feel that way, then just go ahead and do that. I was going to say, I was a bit concerned with Carragher's angle, not because I thought he was going to get run and gunned down by Kiyoshima, because I don't think anyone could have predicted that.
It's a likely smoke spot.
Yeah, and it just felt to me like if somebody... I don't know, it didn't give him like a big opening to do the flick shot. It seemed like he had to like click a little bit too quick. I think he could have given himself a bit of chance, but it wouldn't have mattered when Kiyoshima, you know, makes that kind of shot. Now, Schneider's just saving the AWP. So overall, pretty cool round from LDLC with a lot of movement, right? Get opening frag over at, well, Shoxi got that one, then rotate back to B, get one kill there, but they kind of kept trading, and then they rotate back to A, and it works eventually. So LDLC proving that they are just fine with actually moving a lot around on the map, which is great, because that's one of the weaknesses we've seen from a bunch of terrorist teams so far, is that they seem to find like one thing that works, and then that's pretty much it. Is this the rifle that disappears?
Yeah, it looks like the M4A1 just got blasted out of the map. And this is here, this is it. So he just misses it by a pixel.
Yeah.
And that's what makes the difference right there. Because if Kerrigan lands that shot, no way in hell do LDLC pick up that round. But he misses it, Kiyoshima does not miss his shot, and there you go, LDLC walk away with the round on the board now.
Yeah, it looked like a very narrow angle for Kerrigan to try and pick it off, but fair enough. Let's not harp on that any longer. That means they only have the rifle here. And I mean, obviously, Chris has bought body armor and a kit, which, what?
Oh, that nade touchdown! Oh, that was sick, Happy. He tags Tabson as he goes jumping past and then nails that nade. That was the perfect HE.
And then MBK's there to catch the rest. Actually, Shox as well, picking off Schneider. That was like the Counter-Strike version of like a Dota 2 arrow from
Mirana or something.
From Mirana,
right?
yeah. It's like a Priestess of the Moon arrow. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, that's the closest we'll get.
Yeah, he hits the shot, just clips the heel. And then, yeah, just that nade perfectly. And this is the kind of stuff I'm looking forward to, really, on Overpass.
That is actually a really
like,
sick play.
You know, the fact that now, because there's no skybox on the map, you can throw nades everywhere. You can throw nades from, like, A site down to B site, vice versa. You can just do anything, you know, whatever you can think of. If you can line the angles up correctly, bam, that's what we can get. Just Happy, you know, tag and nade combo to clear it up there. But LDLC now, they forced mousesports into an eco situation here, and they continue to press forward. It's going to be a B-side take here for LDLC, and they've already managed to work their way out onto this site. Mousesports, unfortunately for them, had gone for an A-side stack.
Well, they are being able to flank around pretty quickly here, but Kerrigan, I think, have been hurt, and Happy will pick up the kill. And he's AWPing really well, which is not his usual role, but he does fine. And that means the bomb is going to go down here with only pistols to try and retake. And again, Tabson here with armor and a kit. Not going to be working out, not even close.
Yeah, nice control there by Shox, picking up the remainder. The remaining two there, Schneider and Tabson. Tabson actually 5-7 in hand. Oh, doesn't hit it. Shoxy, 180. Gets his third frag of the round, and now it's just down to Schneider, who's kind of lurking about, looking to see if he can't pick up a gun, perhaps. He's just drawing fire right now, and Shoxy gets 4. So there we have it.
So 3-3 doesn't seem like that big a deal, but I'm pretty sure it is. I think LDLC are fairly excited about what's going on right here. They don't need much more. I think once you get to like 5 rounds on the T side of this map, then you know you're in your comfort zone essentially. But we had a couple of interviews with various pro players, and was it Dupree that told us that this map sometimes feels like it's more CT-sided than Nuke?
It was Dupree who said that.
So I think it is, yeah. So that's something to keep in mind, everyone, that this really is a CT map. Kerrigan peeking out on the picnic area.
Yeah, long.
Going to go down to Smith's.
It's long or it's banana, but you know, it's a very
Picnic.
long part of the map, man. Upper Park. Are we supposed to call it Park?
I don't know.
It's Upper Park, and then this guy's in the restroom right now, but we call it Toilet too. I mean, we might as well call it Water Fountain. There's a water fountain on the wall right there.
Yeah, there is. Smith's doing fine work. Leggy are going to get destroyed over by the restroom, and Kiyoshima will take down Schneider. So this is working out horribly for mousesports. The only thing going for them is the fact that the bomb is dropped in that stairwell right there, which means Chris could maybe pick up another kill if he's quick about it. And eventually they're going to have to come and find him.
Yeah, this is really awkward, actually. The bomb dropped out in the middle of nowhere. He's going to get the pickup, but there you go. A second kill goes Chris J's way. Kyoshima getting caught out in the middle of nowhere. LDLC need to get somebody with some smoke over here, or just Smiths will pick off Chris J peeking. And this is now just Tabson who's going to be sitting on this bomb. He's got vision on it as well. He sees that LDLC haven't picked it up yet, but LDLC aren't giving themselves a whole lot of time to act here. 20 seconds left. This is not looking ideal. If he can pick up the initial frag, that would be big, but NBK will land it first. And that's LDLC now walking away with a 4th round, and more importantly, forcing mousesports to eco yet again. Anders, they can pick up 5 rounds here for LDLC, and that's excellent on T side.
Yeah, on top of that, they also have 3 people with about 10,000 on average, so that's really kind of absurd. LDLC, I don't know. I mean, we were talking about the possibility of them losing on overpass, which would be a big shock if they had to take a dive down to lower bracket. You don't get knocked out of this stage, but you do get locked into the lower bracket where you'll be facing, is it Bad Monkey Gaming?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Schneider over by Picnic. I don't know. Not much of a fun ride for him.
I don't even know if that was Schneider landing a shot there, if it was just Kyoshima holding down Mouse 1 and putting one into Shoxy. Still, mousesports are still managing to sneak out all over the place on this map. Happy, however, he's just the rear guard for LDLC, it seems. He's the one who's getting all these flank frags. There you go. 2 kills for him. Oh. Good attention to detail there by Kyoshima, finding that one. And now it is just Chris J. Happy is going to get a 3rd frag. And there you go. Easy as you please.
Yeah, Happy's been playing solidly on this map. It's a real delight to see him just do this much work. So, I mean, he's had 5 kills, but he's...
it's very even across the board.
Yeah, he's definitely been landing some good shots here, and the grenade and everything as well was definitely a lot of fun. 5-3. Yeah, I think LDLC could lose every round from here on out, and they'd still be all right for the first half. So, actually, mousesports are just under a lot of pressure. They've gone for the double-up setup once again, and they are putting a lot of pressure or a lot of emphasis right now on the B-bomb site, leaving just a couple at A. Which is not that unreasonable. It seems to be the default, but...
What? That was a flash combo from Chris, but that was a little bit awkward there.
Yeah. They got 2 people in the second pipe, and they're just, like, flashing themselves in, but Happy's still here with the AWP, and he will miss the shot. What I don't understand is Schneider and Chris could have worked together so that it would have been more of a, like, a fair trade, essentially. But it works out, kind of, for mousesports, but it was still... That still looked really weird from Chris. That confused me.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bridge there, so I think he's expecting that flash pretty much to white out anybody on the other side. But that bridge, it was just the perfect angle for Happy to be protected from that flash bang going off. So,
well, this looks like a definite A push, and with some set smokes coming in fact, from the LDLC side, smoking off completely Karrigan's AWPing position here. So obviously that's going to work out great. Legia goes down as well. They charge with the smoke and just get so close that these rifles aren't going to mean anything. Smith somehow finding the angle. Tabs is going to take 1 kill, but he's going to get flanked by Kyoshima, leaving Schneider in a 1-on-2. He's picked up 2 kills, but he's going to have to get 2 more, and probably a bomb diffuser in a few seconds here before it's all over.
Yeah, 18 seconds left. They're not leaving themselves a whole lot of time here, LDLC, but he checks the likely spot, and they aren't there. Smoke going to go down, but it's not going to block off his position. It looks like he's been spotted, however, and now they know for sure that he is just holding in this position, but he's going to manage to still land the headshot on Smith. 1v1 now. Kyoshima, last man alive, but Schneider with the flick manages to pick him up point blank, and that's a 1v2 clutch for Schneider. A quad kill total.
Yeah, that's a pretty impressive round. I'm loving that. The fact that he even got in there was pretty cool, but also obviously the smoke not landing to block him had some sort of impact.
Yeah.
And ultimately, I still think the idea for LDLC was kind of cool, just cutting off the bomb side like that, making sure they could find Legia once, and then turn back to face Chris, or Karrigan, sorry, and none of them could actually help out much.
Still seems really awkward there. I mean, that's that, you know, when they throw that smoke, it's just that where you want it back in your hand, like the split second afterwards, because they see Schneider just as they throw that smoke. So that was really unfortunate there for LDLC. Still, Karrigan with the swag 7 takes out NBK. Wallbang coming through as well, but he's the only one there. In the meantime, it's going to be Shoxy kind of lurking around here in the mid area. Looking into connector. He's trying to find that angle on Karrigan, but it's not going to be good enough here. He's going to have to back off.
Yeah, and Tabson down here. The door is actually open, so a bit of a fight maybe about to unravel as Kyoshima is still looking over towards that L-bend. He's going to go and take a peek, and it's the wrong angle. Tabson almost taking him down 6 health, and I want to get out of there before any kind of grenade follow-up happens.
It's not going to be fast enough. Tabson knows. Tabson knows. Tabson's going to get flanked! Surprise, surprise. Happy around the corner through the pipe, and now we're into a 4-on-4. LDLC with 45 seconds left on this clock. Seem like they're gearing up for the B play here. Happy. Timing from him, however, he smokes it off, but Schneider's still waiting on the other side, and that sets it up for Smiths.
I like how Happy's like just turned into like the creeper sniper, where he's just like creeping up everywhere and then getting kills. It's a really odd way of sniping, but it kind of works, I guess. Nice double from Carrigan. They lined up right in front of him, leaving Happy to lurk around, creep around the map.
Does he hiss and blow up? Oh! Well, he hisses and shoots you in the face. Oh, he's looking for the other guy, though. He's going for the win right now. Sees that 75, and he's checking the wrong way. 50-50 guess, and Legia's on the right side, not the left side, Happy. So mousesports, they get a 5th round now. So slowly but surely here, mousesports, they're still just barely winning these rounds, though. As we can see with the money here, it's still kind of touch and go for mousesports. Living with 2 guys is not enough to really start building a solid bank. They need a round where they just shut down LDLC, and that has to happen now.
Yeah. Smiths has the AWP. Every time they run through this this hallway initially over by the towards the sort of whole playground area, I always wonder if anyone is ever going to shoot there, because I actually figured out a wallbang spot where you can shoot people in that hallway really early. And I've tried to tell the pro teams about it, but nobody wants to listen. But
like nobody wants to show that wallbang until
it could be, but you can do it. You can kill people in that hallway if you're fast enough.
This is stuff like the smokes, the one-way smokes that were on Inferno before winter, and Pronax getting so pissed off when when everybody found out.
Chris is scoped up over here, and they're going to go for another set smoke. It might be exactly the same thing we saw last time, which means Chris won't be able to see a thing, and neither will the 2 people inside the bomb site here. So actually, mousesports have a great setup to deal with this A push that's coming in here. It should be working out for them, but we'll see if these smokes are going to work in favor of LDLC or not. Chris already picking up the first kill, a lot of damage being dealt to Kiyoshima, and they keep charging in. They're trying to get into the blue room, and Carrigan will pick up a kill. Schneider with the follow-up, and this seems to not be working so well for LDLC. They finally clear out this room, but they've lost pretty much half their army doing it.
Yeah, this is really awkward now. Smiths flashed. Does he have the peek? Takes the shot, but he's going to miss, and Chris J has found Shoxy in the meantime. So mousesports keeping 4 guys alive in that round. That's some very solid work on their part. LDLC, they had the clever smoke strat, but they got bogged down.
I'm not really rooting for anyone to win, but if LDLC win, I have a question about this round. I'm wondering if they smoke off the bomb site. Were they all trying to get into blue room? Like, could they just like want to run all the way down?
And just go straight into B-side or something?
Yeah, like how elaborate is that strat actually? I kind of want to know. Schneider with a good pick off there, but he does get returned on pretty quickly by Kiyoshima, and now they're going to rush in. They've been discovered. Chris goes down. That's a stunning headshot from Shox and a follow-up on Tabson. LDLC, they're back in the driver's seat, and this is disastrous for mousesports, because as you were pointing out, they don't have any money on that side. The rounds they've won, I mean, one of them was a quad kill by Schneider, where he picked off 2 people and was the only survivor, and then the next follow-up rounds were just as bad. So Carrigan here, yeah, this rifle is pretty valuable, but he's not going to be able to survive it. Happy takes him down.
And Happy, that's becoming his signature move, right? Just unloading.
You know who hates that a lot?
Who?
Get Right.
Yeah, he thinks it's disrespectful, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember having this conversation with Lopez, and Lopez was telling me, well, if he hates it, he probably shouldn't tell anyone that he does, because that way people are really going to do it. And Lopez said, like, if it was me, I'd do it every single round. I could believe that.
Yeah, because Lurpus would be the last guy alive, right? Because the rest of his team would get the kills. Oh.
See what you did. Oh, Chris, that's point blank second kill coming in on Kiyoshima. Very cool stuff. And then Carrigan with the follow-up. mousesports replying in force in this round. Those were some very early kills. MBK and Happy are left here. Legia is going to push his way through. Drop MBK. Happy's going to get backstabbed as well. All right. These are the kind of rounds that a mousesports should have had a lot of. They just haven't.
They just, well, it's like they do a 4-1. They do a 4-5, basically losing 1 guy. They lose, and now they manage to do it again. And mousesports needs to just keep up this kind of trend here to get the remaining 2 rounds in this half. That's pretty much what it boils down to here. 9-6 is the score that mousesports need. They have no other option. If LDLC managed to pick up a 7th round, it gets way too difficult. Oh, sick flash there, and that works out perfectly until NBK. This is just a bloodbath in the tunnels. 2-for-2 trade. And now LDLC, the bomb is dropped way up close in the smoke, but they could be able to pick that up. Unless Carrigan finds the angle, and Carrigan just right. He's right on the edge.
So it's going to be Shoxy returning the kill. So LDLC come out on top again, and Tabson should consider himself lucky no one was watching there. Happy does spot him out. He's going to go for the kill. That's a really quick flick. Happy is just on point today. Gotta say, Chris alone, 1 on 3. Now's the time to work some of that Chris J magic. And he's going to miss the first shot, so that's not what we're talking about here, Chris. Your team needs you, and he's actually going to rotate back up. He realizes maybe there's only one person there, and the bomb is up here. Smith's in a great angle. This is going to be a pick-off for Chris either way. And Shox actually has a Molotov, so he can buy a little bit of time, which he needs for Happy to get in here. Smoke goes off one. Chris, is he going to run in and try and defuse?
What is going on?
Oh, Happy comes up from behind. We'll pick up the kill on Chris. I kind of wish he just jumped up and sat on the defuse. That would have been ridiculous. But now, mousesports, well, they can't really eco because the 15th round, but whatever kind of force-up they're going to try, it's not going to be that impressive.
No, it's good. Well, we can see here 2 rifles to work with the Swag 7, 2 pistols. Just not the best for mousesports in this last round. And LDLC, they do pick up that 7th round and have all the money they need to go into this round fully equipped. Question is, do they go for the full YOLO here? It looks like they are at least going to be gathering up close to the tunnels.
Oh.
Nice surf there by Chris J. That is very cool, very slick, but it doesn't work for him this time. He gets overwhelmed.
Oh, that's worth everything. Thank you, Chris, for just showing us that one thing.
You can do that over there as well if you jump off the sniper.
Yeah, there are a couple of spots, right? And Legia, suicide through the pipe. Smith is ready and waiting, and that's going to be the end of the round. So it was, in fact, mousesports that went full YOLO, including some surfing going on. Oh, I wish we could have seen that in third person.
Oh, we got to have the replay here. Like, we got to be able to do the replay of that. Because that is sick. On all of these, actually, on all of these walls around the bomb site, as you guys can see here in the pit area and everything, you can surf along those walls. So if you're coming out of the sniper up top, you can jump down and just surf down there. And as you guys can see, Chris, you can get up to that entrance fairly quickly there thanks to that.
Yeah, I want him to do that, but then like kind of like when you're playing surf maps, you actually go to the wall, then like fly it out and just like take a shot as he flies past and just kill someone.
All right, clears the whole thing.
The fact is, mousesports are in an awful position. Even if they win this pistol round, they're going to be in an awful position. But obviously, if nothing else, they got to do that. Happy just gliding down. He's going to pick up 2 great kills for the USPS and falls back to a little bit more safety. Goes for a third one. He's going to pick it up as well. He's out of bullets though, but MBK isn't. And Legia is going to be alone. He will go down, and that is a fairly easy-looking pistol round for LDLC, thanks to Happy.
Yeah, just the flash in, mousesports blind. Happy getting 2 kills like that. Just the 2 headshots as well. And he doesn't even he doesn't even give up at that point. He picks up a 3rd one to boot. So Happy just waking up, and we can see that reflected in his score now. 15, 3, and 9. Just solid work from him in the first half, and he continues with that performance in the second half now. But the most important bit here is that LDLC, CT side, they pick up the pistol. They're going to have the guns. And this is where life gets fairly difficult here for mousesports, because this is a CT-sided map. And LDLC, they've already shown that they've got experience with their T-sided plays. Be amazed if they had a weaker CT side. Oh. Shoxy must have spotted him. No?
I think he did.
Yeah, okay.
I have a feeling that he probably did see him, yeah. But Carrigan with the 1D taking down NBK, so it's a good start here. Be great if mousesports can win this round. Tabson sneaking around the corner, and Shoxy looking the wrong way just as it happens. It's just plain unfortunate. So mousesports now with a really big opening into this game. Now, they are being backstabbed a little bit here, but Kyoshima doesn't exactly have the best weapon for a backstab. Like, once he fires, he's going to have to pick up a bunch of kills, because the game is going to be up the second he clicks this button.
This is big. Okay, he spots the first man. Has to check the angle. Spot, no. Oh, oh, oh! It's a slaughter! Oh, no, he doesn't manage to get any more than that, but still 2 big kills, and Happy, he sets it up to take out Tabson. Now it's Chris J alive. He's picked up a FAMAS. He's got the bomb, and he's going to be able to get the plant, which is the important bit here for mousesports.
Yeah, Chris, bit of a fight. He's not going to be able to make it work. So for all the work that they did, mousesports, it was Kyoshima that came in, and I like the decision that he actually pulls the pistol out, because that's what I was talking about. Max 7 is just like there's not a good weapon to do that with. It's, yeah, the range is one thing, but then apart from that, it's also just that if you hit a shot on someone and you do like 89 damage to them, you still, you know, you're going to have to, it's just, it takes too long to shoot. They're going to turn around and kill you.
Yeah.
So pistol, definitely a good choice. 10-7, and mousesports, they're close. They get the bomb down, they're going to buy up here, and that's not surprising. I think they realize as well how CT-sided this is. They know that if they want any chance of winning this, they're going to have to completely screw with LDLC in the beginning, make sure they have no money, and then just keep going for it. Nice pickup from Kyoshima, and doesn't get the follow-up here, but Grenade is going to tag up Legia a little bit.
He has to be a little bit careful because the wallbanging can happen here from the pit. Not going to happen quite yet, though. NBK changing up his position to support as well. Kyoshima is now gone from connector, so mousesports bringing this back to a 4-on-4 situation, and Legia now sitting perfect here in sewer. Now it's a question of whether mousesports can find another pick. Happy with the leap. He may actually spot them coming through, but he's making a lot of noise doing this.
Yeah, and because there's someone hiding right in front of him, which is Legia, they should know that this is going on. Smith's taking a look into Birthday, just trying to see if he can catch anyone, but hasn't seen anyone yet. It's turning out to be a really slow round for mousesports as well. Nothing they would love more right now on the terrorist side than someone from LDLC getting impatient and peeking forward. And you can see Tabson with this position, right? He's hoping that there's a guy hiding in that corner, because you can actually hold to the right of where Tabson's looking. But they're going to get spotted by NBK.
Okay. Goes for the timing. He holds on short and he picks up Legia. That's one man down now. They have the man advantage and only 20 seconds left here for mousesports to get onto a site. But Smith with the wallbang, NBK combo. They actually managed to shut them down in sewer. And now it's just Chris J alive all the way up on the A site. Wrong place to be.
Chris is on the radio. I've totally cleared the A bomb site, guys.
Guys?
Yeah,
actually, it's not that bad.
In the earpieces of the mousesports members, the corpses on the ground, they're getting like Chris J's commands, but there's no one there to reply. It's very sad.
It's like aliens.
Yeah, that bomb not going to go anywhere near the A-bomb side in that round. So 7-11 is the scoreline here in LDLC. They're very close to a victory. Their first half performance was just so good.
Kind of look. I mean, yeah, this is kind of. It feels like we're teetering on that edge. And right now, mousesports, they might just be going over it because LDLC, they've got money now on their side. They managed to weather the storm. And they're forcing mousesports into the uncomfortable position of having to get into that eco seesaw where they're going to have enough money to buy, and then they have to save and buy, save, buy, save. And before you know it, LDLC have the whole thing. So mousesports in the next round, it's going to come down to the next round, basically, for mousesports to stop LDLC. Because if they lose it, it's not going to be easy, or it's not going to be easy. It's basically LDLC's game. So big round here. Chris J taking point with this AK. Can't find the headshot, though. And BK will get rid of him.
Yeah, and that gives the bomb up as well in the L-bend, so not really sure what else can come of it. They got plenty of time, but they don't really have the equipment to do anything with it.
No reason for Happy to push through here. Oh, man. They're just shooting his outline. It's a comic.
Tabson doing the flashbang dance. Just make Jordan very happy, but it's not really going to work out, is it? And that's going to be the end of Tabson 2. Took a while, but nobody on LDLC's side died. They're now only 4 rounds away from a victory, and they have a fair amount of money already. There's
another spot there that we just saw. It's actually a sniper. If you jump up on the railing, up and down, one of them, I didn't see who it was. I don't know if it was Happy or not, but one of them is just jumping there, and you can look into sewer from that position.
Yeah.
So it's like another position from CT that you can actually spot out the T side.
And up in that sniper spot is where you can shoot up into the hallways.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the wall bang all the way up in that thing that I was talking about in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can do that. Chris goes down. Oh, he even had the advantage then. Happy is just, I don't know. This is really Happy's map. At least today it is.
Yeah. And Happy, the timing worked out perfectly for him because the smoke went off before Chris J saw him getting into position. If he was just a split second earlier, Chris J takes that shot and Happy is the one who's down. So that's the way it works sometimes. And LDLC get another entry frag on a crucial round for mousesports. 20th round, it's the buy here. But if mousesports can't win it, they need at least a bomb plant so that they can buy in the next round. That's the scary part here now. Is just that mousesports, they're stuck in that black hole where they just need to try and get out of it somehow, win a round, and then continue to win rounds. But LDLC, they're like the Starship Enterprise right now, man. They're venting all the coolant into space to just blow their way out. I don't even know, man. I'm on a total stretch here. Save me, Anders.
I don't know. It makes me want to watch Star Trek again because it's so good.
It's so over the top.
I love it. Hiroshima. Hiding in the middle of the bomb site. A lot of grenades everywhere. It's hard really to tell who this is working out for. It obviously seems to be LDLC as they're getting the kills, but it's like when that many smokes lands, it's not like it is. I mean, we've seen some cool smoke strats on various different maps, right? Where there's a certain sort of sense to putting up a wall of smokes, and then you end up fighting on the inside of the wall. And you know, if there are any CTs on your side of the wall, you kill them. If they're on the other side, you put the bomb down and then you ignore them. But this is like, how do you know where a CT is going to be in this whole smoke madness?
Yeah, exactly.
You kind of don't, because it's so close. The bomb site's so small that you're just smoking off everyone, hoping that you're better at fighting in smoke than the other people are. It's a little bit confusing.
It's a bit of a shame, really. Well, a bit of a shame. It's just such chaos. Well, at least in this round, they do manage to find the entry here. mousesports, they're walking up onto this A site. Potentially could find the second one here as well. Kerrigan getting completely flashed to all hell. He can't see a damn thing. And we're into a 4-on-4. Kyoshima, in the meantime, has found one, but then he gets taken out in turn. Then NBK and Shoxy step in with the crossfire, just eliminating Chris J and Tabson.
Yeah, and this time we actually saw kind of what happened. Maybe this is what happened last round as well, because actually one of these smokes was put up towards the bank side of this bomb site, the blue room side, and the other one was put up by the CT side. Oh, Schneider.
That's nasty.
This grenade is going to do a lot of damage to Shox, though, but he can't see the feet. He's going to miss the shot. It's a 2-on-2. They've got time for it, but they do need to get this pick off on somebody before they get into it. And backup is coming in quick.
He reacts in time.
That was actually MBK picking up that kill now. It's down to a 1-on-2, and Kerrigan's got almost no health. He picks up the first kill. Shoxy goes for the peek. He knows exactly where he is, and there's only 25 seconds.
Time. It's not the most time to act here for Kerrigan. Shoxy spots him out again. Kerrigan going for the reload. Shoxy trying to pre-aim an angle. Kerrigan trying to walk around it, trying to go for pre-fire of his own. This is the patience match, and Shoxy's going to win it. 10 seconds left on the clock, and Kerrigan, his hand forced. He had to get onto that bomb site, either get the kill or get the plant. And Shoxy, he played that perfectly. Just waited back and hid, made Kerrigan come out into the open.
Yeah, very nicely done from both people then. Kerrigan would have had a quad kill if he had gone that. He already had triple, so it was looking good, but just not good enough here. 14-7. We'll have to see if mousesports have it in them to somehow bring this back. Smith's going really aggressively. Could have got him killed. Chris was ready, but then the Molotov out. Tabson's going to sit in the fire again, and last time he did it didn't work out, and Kerrigan follows through.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This is when you're thanking your lucky stars that Legia's on your team. Well, Schneider's picked off by Shoxy already over on long. Happy's in position to shut down Legia, however, as he rounds that corner, but Legia with the pre-fire gets that shot. 3 kills to his name, and we're into a 2-on-2. Only problem is, Shoxy's camping the bomb.
Yeah.
And that's not what mousesports want right now. mousesports need to find a way to get control of this bomb back so they can get a plant. That or just lie in wait, because there are so many places to hide on this map.
Well, Shoxy knows exactly where Legia is, so he could actually grenade him if he was feeling confident, but he's just going to be waiting for a while. In the meantime, he's got to be careful because Chris is obviously somewhere else on the map. He can't really know exactly where, so I don't really mind Shoxy going for this one.
Oh, Shoxy, the timing. 33 seconds left. Chris J, he has to go for this A site, and that sets it up. Legia.
Ace from Legia, stretched out over a whole round, which is actually pretty impressive that he sort of crept up so slowly. And he had very little health to get that last one in, but it was just perfect. 17 kills on Legia, by the way, who is now just a few behind Happy, who's at 19, and so is MBK. So, like, yeah, actually, there's nobody, apart from Tabson, I think, who's horribly underperforming, but I think Tabson's is a little bit behind in kills, right?
I think so, but then, yeah, Tabson we haven't really seen too much, or as much as we're used to seeing from him on the A site, or at least throughout that first half. Now we have to see. Well, we're not going to get to see. Kyoshima finds him first. Tabson is off the map already, and that's the entry frag now for LDLC. Kyoshima down to 11 HP on his side, so he took a bullet to the face at one point, but it's going to be Happy. Wallbang. Risky business. Did he hit that?
I don't know. Someone's done some damage anyway. He's going to go for a new angle. That was a grenade. That wasn't the op shot. That was the grenade follow-up. It just looked like it. And Snyder is cold as ice. And you do actually see Shoxy. If we switch to him really quickly, you can see him jumping like you were talking about earlier. So, oh, he's falling back a little bit.
Swapped off now, but... All right. I believed for a second there.
That would have been great, wouldn't it?
That would have been sick. I mean, it's possible with those wallbang positions.
But mousesports, what are they doing, right? They've got their man down. They're down to 35 seconds. They seem to favor running the clock really low on the T side here. And LDLC just have great position. I like this boost that's going on right here where they can actually look over the wall all the way over by the cafe, which is definitely a good entry, and they can take down Kyoshima. I wonder if they had a quick wink at each other before that happened, because there was just like a second delay when they were just eyeing each other. Now Smith's in the smoke, hiding with the AWP. And they're rushing into the bomb side, or trying to at least. They actually will be able to get the bomb down here, but Happy picks up a good kill. Can't get the flick off. Legia's going to punish him for it, and it's into a 2-on-3 with the bomb down at least for mousesports. That's definitely an upgrade.
There was only 8 seconds left on that round as well. They had to go for that plant, and there wasn't really any way for LDLC to stop it from happening. But Kerrigan has spotted out one man. That's Shoxy getting shot in the back. Remaining members here for LDLC working their way up from the main entrance to this A site, but it comes down to whether Smith can land some 6 shots. He has to find the man on the site, but they just walk into the crossfire one after another. LDLC just getting picked apart.
Nicely handled from mousesports. That was very nicely done. And setting it up with this kind of opening. The funny thing is, Kyoshima looks like he's watching exactly there. Obviously, he doesn't have an AWP, but still.
That's the thing. How clear is it versus the background, to be able to spot out Chris J there?
It's not easy. And actually, that particular spot is not the only one you can boost up and look over the wall. Like, all along the wall, you can do it in a whole bunch of different angles. So there's a lot of options, essentially, to play this kind of thing. Flashbang in, and MBK just checking the sewer pipe. Not going to find anyone.
Nice position here for mousesports, though, just because if they were to win this round now, LDLC will be ecoing. So they could potentially put LDLC into that downward spiral of eco, buy, eco, buy, eco, buy. It's just, it's on the edge right now. LDLC obviously on the edge of overtime or better, but mousesports, if they can pick this up, they have a strong chance of running it back.
Could happen. I still find it very unlikely, but I mean they've made it a closer game than it maybe should have been.
Sure.
So I mean, credit to mousesports for doing it so far. Let's see if they can carry it all the way through. They have a bunch of grenades still left, so are they going to try and smoke off? They have a Molotov as well. I mean, there's lots they can do in this A bomb site, but LDLC have such a strong setup for it. 3 people on the A bomb site is usually more than we see, and usually 2 is enough. So I'd be surprised actually if mousesports can make it through. Again, look at the smokes and counter smokes and counter flashbangs and everything else. This is just complete chaos. Shox and Kyoshima get the first 2 opening kills. Shox going to follow up with 1 more. The bomb is dropped. And Chris, they never made it through that wall of smoke.
They never saw what hit them. They didn't do a single point of damage to the entire LDLC team. That's just painful. That's heartbreaking for mousesports. And now, 1 round away for LDLC. That spot in the upper bracket semifinals. On the line right here. mousesports, they came so close. They're not out of it yet, but this is definitely going to be, I mean, this would be a miracle round if they could pick it up here with only 4 pistols and an AK to work with.
Yeah, miracle, I think is the right word for it here. They're going to try and go full YOLO and just rush in through the main pipe. Flashbangs coming out here. Happy a little bit late with the follow-up HG grenade, but they will pick up the opening kill. Kerrigan doing a good job. And MBK going to get stabbed in the back by Legia. So the opening is definitely there for it. They still need a little bit more, and Shoxy's looking for the kills on them. They're trying to get up and actually boost up. Were they really trying to do that? Yep,
exactly right. They were trying to go for the counter boost, but Shoxy caught that timing. Amazed that Shoxy actually got that off. That took way longer than I thought it would. mousesports allowing that to happen, and now it's going to be Kyoshima, last man alive here, half HP for him, but the remaining members for mousesports are all tagged up as well, and he spots that first man.
Oh, did he?
Whoa, he didn't.
No, I mean, we did because of the X-ray, of course, but Kyoshima didn't see it coming. So actually, this is interesting because now LDLC don't have a lot of money.
Like,
yeah. He could have seen him, but he just obviously is looking. He's focused on something else. So X-ray makes the game a little bit easier, only a little bit.
Of course.
10-15, and we're moving into the 26th round. mousesports can buy LDLC. She actually has an over shotgun, which is kind of cool, but...
Let's see. Shoxy is gone. Although Smiths with the spray and pray deagle play, he actually gets that kill. NBK Smiths with another shot. He gets the AK now. Happy over on the B site's going to take out Tabs, and he's got a Galil to work with now. Takes the fight, but he doesn't land the initial shot, and Schneider will eliminate him. Now it's into a 2-on-2 situation here in LDLC, closing in on this B site. They know that the bomb is here.
Yeah, and the thing is...
Oh my god.
Yeah, Schneider could have put down the bomb, but then Chris would have been so far away he couldn't help him. Now they control the bomb, and Chris is just running in here, and this could be it for LDLC. Kyoshima is ready and waiting. Chris will take down one. Smiths has got a triple. He's got the AK, Chris. Trying to throw some grenades in to try and make the opening, but it's a singular headshot, and Smiths wins it with a quad kill. Great performance from LDLC. Mouz